All right, we are on our way to Zion National Park and St. George for fall break. Happens in Utah every year, the second or third week in October. And we thought we would take a little break in Parowan on our way here and also see Cedar Breaks. But we came across this amazing surprise. We've got pumpkins at Parowan. So all along this main road, there are little pumpkins and Halloween decorations all along the street. So if you want to get out and stretch your legs and get in the spirit of Halloween, hop out of your car and check these out. Or just, if you don't want to get out, you can still see them great just driving up and down the road. This is the most creative one I've seen so far. I've never seen a vacuum and skeleton combined in one. And a pirate to boot.
Yeah.
This guy's shoeing a horse. Who's ever seen that?
Okay, I think we found something our kids will like. Our kids have been sitting back at the park. They don't want to join us for the pumpkin walk. We're the ones excited about the pumpkin walk. And we found they can fill a bag for $1.
All right.
Okay, so we were just cruising through Parowan and we discovered this cool little treasure here. So this shop is called the Rusty Bucket.
The Rusty Bucket.
And this is the owner here. What's your name?
Joann Jensen.
Joann. And how long has this been here?
This is our year mark. The end of October we had our soft opening, and so we're here for a year now.
And look at this cool Halloween decorated. They've got a pumpkin patch over here, and so you're selling what, antiques and some other.
We had antiques, vintage, eclectic, collectibles, just every level of fun. So every room in the house has a different theme. We have a mantiques room, we have a media room, we have kind of a formal room where we have our nicer furniture in it. And then of course when you enter we have a display case full of some just very rare and interesting pieces.
And what prompted you to start this here? Are you from here?
I've lived here about 20 years. This is actually my 4th location to have a store.
Okay.
So I'm actually living my dream. I used to be across the street in a very small place, and I would look over here and it was abandoned, and I just dreamed of being able to do something here, and then I was able to meet someone who was able to let that happen. So yeah,
good for you.
Yeah, so it's a dream come true. So, and it's kind of fun, like, so there's more shops. This is an old motel, and they've got just a little shop in each of these rooms. The Old Crow is owned by a family that does home decor and jewelry and furniture. Very talented family. Shay Bayless also works here, but she's the one that creates the pumpkin patch. This is her 2nd time to do it, and very talented girl, very talented family. And then we have the Eats and Treats room, which is a fill-a-bag, but you fill your bag with chips and donuts and pastries and yummy stuff like that for $5. Down at the end is Judy. She has the Sweet Pea Bakery, but it is a bakery where she makes kids' play food out of felt.
So it's very fun, and the kids and grandmas love it. And over here, this is our end of season blowout sale. It is fill a bag for $1. You can put as much in it as you can, as many times as you want. And then over there, it's like, let's make a deal. We got to move this stuff out of here.
Just make an offer and let's haggle over it.
That's right. That's right.
And
no reasonable offer is refused at this point. We want to. The weather's not going to allow this for much longer, so.
And they're giving out free chips and water.
Free chips, free water, and in room 3 right now we have free ice cream. So we have the Rusty Bucket Facebook page that we post what's going on.
Awesome.
Old Crow has a Facebook, and so we're always trying to get that word out there. And then we are on Tradio right now, and we are. I post on Marketplace, just wherever we can get the word out that we're here.
So what are all these decorations along the street? Like, what's this? Is it like a name?
That's something that the town does. It's just the fall pumpkin scarecrow celebration. They do it every year, and they put the bales of straw out, and businesses or people claim a straw, and then they decorate it. So it's a whole community that.
That's cool. Does that draw some tourists from around?
Yes, especially because they've been doing it for a while. People come just for that. Yeah.
This is first we're hearing about it, and we just stumbled on it.
So glad you're here.
So we were driving to Cedar Breaks to get people going to Cedar Breaks a lot that stop by here. And this is just a great place for families.
It
This
is.
is awesome. They've got a little something for everybody.
Parowan is just an amazing little town.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be part of it.
Okay, we're all searching for treasures, so let's see what we can find here.
I like water.
Yes, you do. You like water a lot.
Dude, does this one actually work?
Oh, Coop found something.
A Homer doll.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you found a hat? Just teasing and tanning. Oh, look at this fun place. We got a skeleton mermaid down there. I've never seen that before.
And looks like
Got a unicorn dog thing. Skeleton. Okay, this is called Sweet Pea Bakery. Which is baked goods made out of felt and stuff. So we got burgers and Twinkies that look like the Minions. Dang. Fun stuff. Our little girl will love.
Hey, Daddy, can you buy this?
Okay, Parawan has these little historical markers all over, so I wanted to show while we were doing the pumpkin walk just a couple of things since I teach history. This is a memorial for John C. Fremont. You probably never heard of John C. Fremont, but he explored much of the West and was the first Republican that ran for president in the United States in 1856, just 4 years before Abraham Lincoln was elected as the first Republican president. The Republican Party had just barely begun. In fact, the Republican Party began in 1854 when John C. Fremont came through here looking for a railroad route. It looks like he got sick and somebody at this location nursed him back to health. And he really paved the way for Abraham Lincoln to become president in 1860. Okay, we have spent an afternoon in Parawan, Utah, seeing the pumpkins on the side of the road that are all decorated up. They're all festive in their Halloween. We went to the Rusty Bucket where we met Joann, and she gave our kids a bunch of stuff, and we bought dollar bags full of stuff and got some treats and all that. So very cool. This town is really a cool little town, and I wanted to show you, if you ever come here, this building right behind me is the Parawan Church. This thing was built in the 1860s. The Mormons arrived in Utah in the 1840s, and they arrived in the Salt Lake Valley much further north of here, and they started spreading southwards. And so I-15 that goes from Salt Lake down to Las Vegas all the way to San Diego was really, all that whole area was settled by Mormon settlers over time, and this is one of the little valleys they came and settled, and they got this rock for this church out of the nearby hills. Cedar Breaks National Monument is just up the road here. It looks a lot like Bryce Canyon. It's like Bryce Canyon Jr. And so there's a lot of red rock around here, and they got this red rock out of the hills and built this in the 1860s. This is quite a little gem. It's closed right now. It's open, I think, May to Labor Day, so unfortunately it's closed right now in October. But if you're ever driving through here, stop and check this thing out.